And now, Brian Lonano's interview.
Pomo Tuhu,
Yes.
one of my favorite films in the entire existence of film. If there's a library of film, that's in my top 3. But going from that to Attackazoids Deploy,
Yep.
you can still see the line of talent moving through your work.
Oh, really?
Because Attackazoids Deploy is absolutely a great homage to a certain genre of film. Tell me about that project.
Attackazoids Deploy is a prequel to Attackazoids, which played at AOF in '08. And I really liked the universe, and we sprinkled some propaganda hints in the first movie, and I really wanted to explore that aspect. And in the first one, the robots are these giant monsters, just like killing and maiming people with their claws and shooting lasers, and there's like excessive blood everywhere. And in the prequel of Attackazoids Deploy, it's a propaganda film that's glorifying the robots. So you see the backstory of why they were created, and you see how the aliens that they're attacking are interpreted as more of a threat than they're perceived in the original movie, where they're more like, under attack by this overpowering army of robots.
Yeah, Deploy is so advanced, though. How do you get all that into your projects? What are you putting out? Time-wise, money-wise, creatively?
It depends on the project. Attackazoids Deploy took a year.
So what would the true cost of that film be if someone hired you to produce it for them?
Well, if somebody hired, maybe 10 grand. Maybe 10 grand if I was actually able to pay the hardworking people that worked on Attackazoids Deploy. But the truth of it is, the effects guy and the co-director of it is a great friend of mine, and we were roommates in college all 4 years, and he's amazing at special effects. He's perfected his stop motion craft, but typically he works with such minimal materials and he can make the most out of it. Like the Attackazoids themselves, there's actually just one puppet, and it's about this big, about 12 inches, and it's made of like printer parts and scrap metal, and like for a couple $100 he was able to whip together this like amazing articulate puppet.
I mean, is that just your passion coming through, or is it?
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
there's a hobby that you're saying, I'll just.
Well, I work in the industry in post-production, but like I went to school, and since I was 10, I wanted to make films. So the job is helping me, in the industry, and it's also helping me fund the productions. So I embrace the low budget aspect. I embrace the schlocky B-movie aspect of the films that I make. That separates me from everybody else. A lot of people have said that they haven't seen stop motion animation or matte paintings or fish tank effects, stuff like that with puppets and whatnot. But I try, and I keep trying, and with that trying and trying, you get better.
I want to thank you for coming in, taking this long trip to discuss your work with us.